Hey guys, welcome. This is Brad Krantz. Thanks so much for joining me here today. My Wednesday tips for success. And guess what? That's what we're going to talk about. You can see behind me here the 6 steps to success. So I'm going to talk about these. Believe in yourself, define your goals, make a plan, take action, make sacrifices, and never give up. What do these mean, guys? And I've asked a couple of questions at the end too. But number one is believe in yourself. And this is really critical because if you don't believe in yourself, who else is? If you don't believe in your abilities, your efforts, your capabilities, that's going to keep you stuck. So you have to believe in yourself, your abilities, whatever it is you do. If you just don't believe you have the skills, the competency, you can't do it. You're right, right? There's a book that came out years ago called If You Think You Can, You Can, right? And the opposite is kind of if you think you can't, you can't. But you have to believe in yourself. That's really critical here. The next three I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to do a screen share because I think these tie together in a really specific way. But you've got to define your goals, right? You got to know what you're going to do. You got to have some sort of goal that you're shooting at, right? I always use the analogy of sports, like at basketball. If there weren't hoops at both ends, what would the teams be shooting for? What would be trying to do? They have to have some goal, and you and I need goals too if we're going to be successful. And then thirdly is you got to make a plan, right? And I'm going to talk about this in a second, right? You have to have a plan, and it's been said aptly, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And then fourth, you've got to take action of all the steps, right? You can have all the greatest dream, goal, plan, but you've got to take action on it. You've got to put some action. It's like you've got this great sports car. Let's say it's a Ferrari, 475 horsepower, V12, all that, 5-speed, whatever. But if you just get in it and you never put it in gear, guess what? You're not taking any action. So I'm going to do a quick screen share here, guys, because I think this is really kind of nails it here. But a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. And I ask people this when I'm talking to them, especially if they're reaching out to me, they want some money. I'm not a venture capitalist, by the way, but ask, do they have a business plan? A lot of times they'll say, yeah, they do. I doubt they do because they answer it so quickly. And they never tell me what it is. But guys, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. Okay. And then a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. How are you going to get there? You got a goal, you got a dream, but how you've got to break it down to steps. That's a plan. And then a plan backed by action makes your dreams come true, right? That's on a real simple level, but that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about here on the second, third, and fourth one. And then fifth is make sacrifices, guys. This is really critical to be successful doing no matter what you're going to do. You're going to have to dedicate some time and effort to it. You're going to probably could require some money. So the big sacrifice, you're going to have to sacrifice your time. You're going to probably have to sacrifice some money. You're going to have to sacrifice, doing maybe a lot of fun things. But I think for a lot of people, you got to get over, and I don't think it's a big sacrifice, but get over the television Tommy mentality that you've got to sit down and suck down every TV show, every Netflix series, just ad infinitum, guys. That, especially in America, sucks so many people's time out. And I'll even add to that, playing games, video games, all that type of stuff. Gaming, it sucks your time up. You're going to have to make some sacrifice somewhere if you want to be successful. Okay, it's not a trade-off. You're going to have to make sacrifice. I think this is a big impediment to a lot of people is they're just not willing to sacrifice. They just settle for, and they want to go see every Mariners game, every Seahawks game. I live in Seattle. I've got nothing against sports, but I don't, Russell Wilson on the Seahawks doesn't live my life. He doesn't pay my bills, so I don't follow him to the exclusion of me not doing what I need to do every day. Guys, you're going to have to make sacrifice, time, effort, money, but somewhere, someplace, you're going to have to give up something to have success. It's like if you want to lose weight, you can't keep eating the way you can't eat 4,000 calorie a day diet and expect to lose weight, right? You're going to have to sacrifice something. Hope that makes sense. And then sixth is never give up. Like Winston Churchill famously said during World War II, never, never, never give up. I'm not going to do his accent, but if you quit, and I think too many people quit too soon, success could be just right around the corner and the next barrier you go through. But if you give up, guess what? These aren't going to happen. You can take step one, believe in yourself. You can define your goals. You can have a plan. You can take action. You can make sacrifices. But if you give up, guess what? you're back to square one. So you have to have all of these. So my questions are, can you take one of these steps out? And then if you do, can you truly be successful? Think about this, guys. Thanks so much for joining me here today, guys, on my Wednesday tips for success. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it was inspirational. I hope it added value to you in some way. I'd love to get your comments or feedback on this, input. What did you think about this message? And again, I truly hope it was helpful to you in some way. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Have an awesome Wednesday.